Hey peeps, so it's kind of I'm kind of overdue for a monthly channel update video. Way overdue. I don't think I've done some for quite a few months, but it's partially because there hasn't been a lot to update you guys on as far as the channel goes. And my personal life has been kind of so up and down that I've kind of been keeping a lot of stuff to myself. But lots to update you on. In case you guys aren't aware, I did get a part-time job. Hey Ollie, you gonna come say hi? At a library, which I'm really enjoying. I also have gone back to school. I am just finishing up my third class and headed into my fourth. I just today finalized the stuff to do an internship for a local church for what I'm trying to do. And really my focus right now in my life is getting out of this dead-end job cycle that I've been in. Now that my health stuff is going well or better, I'm on medication, which should start working here fairly soon. And that side is kind of rolling and kind of, it's just a waiting game right now and letting it take care of itself. I'm turning my focus to changing my financial situation and my career situation. Now, I love the job that I have right now, but unfortunately it's part-time and the pay is good for it being, you know, essentially, I mean, it's not technically a not-for-profit, but more or less that kind of environment. But they don't have any, like, all the employees are part-time. So I really want to focus on getting, the tech industry is where my focus is. And so my focus is really on school right now, on finding this internship opportunity that I'm going to be doing, which will be like only 4 hours a week, 3 to 4 hours a week for 12 weeks. And then it's going to be really tricky finding other internships in the area that I live in Montana. So I'm really going to have to do some like wheeling and dealing with different employers around here, trying to find something that will work with my schedule. And because they're legally required to either give me college credit or to pay me, that's making things a little bit trickier. So anyway, so that's what's going on in my personal life for the most part, which leads me to really why I wanted to make this video. So I have decided to take a break from YouTube. Now, it's more of a vacation than a break, and you guys shouldn't see a huge lapse in content, because what I'm going to do, and I've been working on it the last couple days, right now we're down to 3 series and 1 streaming game. So we have 4 games going on the channel right now because a lot of series have wrapped up and I haven't been able to find a game that I'm really excited about playing. I've started recording a few series, but then just not been excited about the games. So I realized that I need a break. Not for any reason, like I'm not upset about anything. There is still a lot going on with the YouTube algorithm, and the whole ad apocalypse is still kind of radiating ripple effect and everything, but I think I've kind of come to the point where I've kind of let go of any expectation of this becoming a business for me and a career, mostly because I just want to focus on a more realistic path. And if this does eventually become a career and I'm still going to put that much effort into it, that's great. But right now I want to treat it more like a hobby, and because it's something I do enjoy. Now, this hobby is a little bit different than most hobbies, because most hobbies, you're not obligated to an audience of people that watch you. Now, this hobby wouldn't be what it was without you guys, and I love hanging out with you guys. I love the Discord conversations. I love the live streams, but I think that it's been coming across lately in my videos and in my live streams that my heart's not fully in it right now. And I think I'm just, I've had a lot of stress going on in my life, a lot of life things happening, a lot of changes happening, and right now YouTube just feels like one more obligation, one more thing I have to do during the week, one more thing I have to remember to get done, and then when I don't get it done, I'm upset with myself and feel a little bit guilty. So what my plan is to pre-record about 6 weeks of content of the 3 games that we have going right now, which are 3 games that I really love playing, and so I have no problem sitting down for a couple hours and recording that out. I've already almost got Subnautica recorded through, and then I'll have to do 7 Days to Die and The Long Dark. So there won't be a complete lack of content, but it'll just be scaled back. And then I will continue to live stream Friday nights until we finish, or on Fridays, most Fridays, unless I have to work or I'm filling in shifts during that time, because I still enjoy live streaming. There might be the occasional day where I don't feel up for it, and I'll just give you guys a heads up. So live streaming won't completely stop, but I will not be streaming on Saturday. Part of the reason for this break too, I'm limited on the games I can buy right now, as in none. Each month, each paycheck, I might be able to put a little bit of money aside to buy a game. And there's a couple of games that I really want to play on the channel that I'm going to try to buy over the next 3 paid periods, which I get paid every 2 weeks. And they're a little bit more affordable. So I want to have that time to like buy those games before I start recording them. So that's one of the reasons I'm taking a break. And this isn't like a woe is me, I can't buy games. But it is kind of the point where I'm feeling a little bit stagnant with the games that I have access to right now for the channel. And I also just want to break from recording and posting videos. I'm just going to schedule the videos. The channel's kind of gone on autopilot for the most part. I'll still try to remember to post the links in the Discord. And obviously when I stream, I'll post in the Discord as well. And sometimes I tweet it out, sometimes I don't. It depends on the game I'm playing, in part. So that's kind of what's going on. Plain and simple. I need a vacation. Everybody needs to take a break from their hobbies one time. And when it becomes more of an obligation than an enjoyment, it's not that I'm not still enjoying it. It's just the lead up to actually sitting down and recording or sitting down to editing requires so much like mental effort to make myself actually sit down and do it. Once I'm doing it, it's fine. I enjoy it. But I'm exhausting so much mental and emotional effort to get myself to actually get to that point, because it's like, oh, I just don't want to do anything today, or I just want to relax today. And there is a certain amount of energy that I have to record too. So yeah, that's all it is. I'm not leaving the channel again. I think every year around this time, I've taken a bit of a break. And I was planning on taking a break later in the summer, and there's a chance that I will take like a full-on no content for a few weeks break towards the middle, like end of June, beginning of August, because that's when like rodeo happens here. My birthday's around that time. That's floating season when I tend to go float the river with friends, and I'm not likely to have quite as much time. So I may just keep the content scaled back, go back to only doing videos 4 to 5 days a week, maybe drop my Monday series, and just put content out Tuesday through Saturday. So that's something that might happen. And I might also keep streaming down to 1 day a week during the summer. That's just a normal consequence of summer. Here, it's the only time like when the weather's really nice and I can get outside and actually do things and go hang out with my dog outside. And I like to be outside in the summer. So it's just a natural consequence that I play less games in the summer, spend less time on the computer in the summer. And I think that's really important for somebody like me who spends an inordinate amount of a lot of time on the computer, both between like my job, my studying, the type of job I'm trying to get, like everything I do is on the computer. So I really like to take advantage of the summer and get away from my desk, go out of my house and out in the sunshine, which I think you guys all understand, especially since this isn't, my job at this point. It's harder to balance everything in my life, so I still get social, appropriate social time outside, time with my dog. It's really hard to fit it all in right now, especially going through the schooling that I'm going through. So it's just a time where I got to kind of cut back a little bit on a couple things, and unfortunately, YouTube's got to be one of the first things that I have to cut back on. But definitely not going anywhere. Definitely, this is not a long-term thing. At most, I will stay, I'm going to take the 4 to 6 weeks off. It'll be probably 5 because I'll have to start recording a week or two ahead. And then not come back to full content, which I like to do more in the winter. So I'll probably come back to only doing 4 to 5 games versus the 6 to 8 games that I've been doing right now. And that includes streaming games. So, and then back, once fall hits, then we'll ease back into a fuller schedule. So no big deal, nothing too important, but I just wanted to share this with you guys and give you a heads up so you're not confused as to what is going on. On that note, I smell my pizza in the oven, and I had just enough time to record this before that's going to be done heating up. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching the channel, supporting the channel. I love and adore every single one of you. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of these changes. Let me know what you guys like to do for the summer. Let me know anything that you want me to know down in the comments below. And if you haven't, come join my Discord, because we have a lot of fun in there. We hang out. It's not super active right now, but you know, it has fluctuating times, and I try to be on there pretty regularly and chat. But we have ebbs and flows, and but the more people we get in there, the more busy I'll be, and there's some great fun people in there for you guys to meet and connect with. On that note, I will see you guys next time.